You are now listening to the Pelicans post-game report. Flash report.
You're now tuned into the Pelican post-game report. Flash report coming at you. And a quick flash report for the Pelican Nation, man. Flash news on the screen. Agent says no agreement reached with the Pelicans on rookie extension for Lonzo Ball. This is coming from ESPN. There will be no agreement on a rookie extension for the New Orleans Pelicans guard Lonzo Ball. Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul tells ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Ball will become a restricted free agent next summer, although both sides remain positive about the ability to move forward together, Paul told ESPN. Ball signed with Clutch Sports in September after a brief stint with CC, with Creative Artists Agency and Rock Nation. Now, Ball was traded to New Orleans in 2019 as a part of the deal that sent Anthony Davis to the Lakers. So who is also represented by Paul? Ball was dealt alongside the Josh Hart, Ingram, and draft picks just days before the Pelicans selected Duke forward Zion Williamson with the number 1 pick. So as it stands right now, as you can tell, no rookie extension. Lonzo Ball swinging for the fences. That's the only time you get a guy like Rich Paul from Clutch Sports involved in anything. He gets the paydays for these guys. Also, what's interesting is, I knew there'd be some hesitancy with Lonzo Ball, but I was surprised on Josh Hart. I thought something would have gotten done with the Josh Hart situation. Let's move on to that article right here. This is coming from Christian Clark of NOLA.com. Lonzo Ball and Josh Hart are headed into contract years. Pelicans guards unable to work out extensions. This gives a little bit more backdrop on it. Ball and Josh Hart will both be entering crucial contract years on Monday. Neither Ball nor Hart came to terms on rookie extensions with the Pelicans. That means Ball and the team starting point guard and Hart, a key reserve, will both play out the season and become restricted free agents in the summer of 2021. Now, in 2017, the Lakers took Ball with the 2nd overall pick and chose Hart with the 30th pick in the same draft. Several members of that draft class have signed lucrative extensions before Monday's deadline, including guys like Markelle Fultz, who was a bust in Philly, was traded down to Orlando. He agreed to a 3-year deal worth $50 million extension with the Magic. Jonathan Isaac, who's also with the Magic, re-up with them for a 4-year, $80 million contract. Luke Kennard, who's a Pistons sharpshooter, got a 4-year deal worth $64 million from the Clippers. OG Anunoby received a 4-year, $72 million extension from the Raptors. That's a lot of money to pass up if you're Ball and for this one, if you don't mind me saying it. Ball and Hart spent their first 2 seasons with the Lakers before being traded to the Pelicans along with Brandon Ingram. Last summer, Ingram turned down the Pelicans rookie extension offer and responded with a breakout season. He led the Pelicans with almost 24 points per game, earned an All-Star nod, and was named the most improved player. In August, he was rewarded with that 5-year extension worth $158. So you see what they're trying to do, bet on themselves. But Ball, whose first season in New Orleans was marked by inconsistency, signed with Rich Paul of Clutch Sports in September. And maybe, like we said, that the Pelicans did draft Kyra Lewis Jr. to come in here. So what's interesting is maybe the Pelicans foreseen this. No doubt about it, you had to foresee it, because the expectations for Zoe Ball is going to be kind of lengthy price-wise, and I don't think the Pelicans are going to do that. But you never know how things are going to shape, but you don't get Rich Paul involved unless you're looking to a big payday. So I knew eventually he would turn the extension down. I didn't think Josh Hart would, but if you ask me which one of those two would sign a deal to stay with the Pelicans, I'll be more prone to tell you it'd be Josh Hart over Lonzo, because I know Lonzo wants a certain amount of money, and I don't think the Pelicans are going to give him that money. And besides, eventually I think his replacement is on the team one way or the other. So with that being said, man, you look at it like this, in the move here, is that Ball made significant leaps in improving himself as an outside shooter, shooting the ball thanks to Freddie V, Coach Freddie V helping him with that. He has to stay consistent, and we'll see if he's betting on himself. Both him and Josh Hart are betting on themselves to have a monstrous year, but winning in a C19 base year, and you passing up on rookie extensions like some of the lights that we just went over with Markelle Fultz and OG Anunoby. That's kind of a big gamble to take in this C19 base world. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was a 2-year extension just to get you, in certainty, because it's so much uncertainty. And I don't know if I've done that, but these guys are gambling to see how it pays off. But in the end, they both become restricted free agents after the end of the year, meaning that whatever teams offer them, the Pelicans will have reserved the right to be able to respond to whatever they are. If not, then they can let them go to whatever else team. So that'll be the news for today, family. I'd like to thank y'all for stopping by on the Pelican Post-Game Report. Quick news report, just breaking down the story dealing with Lonzo Ball and Josh Hart. Both of those guys didn't agree to rookie extensions today with the Pelicans, and which is the same thing that happened with Brandon Ingram. He bet on himself. It worked out for him to the tune of 158. Does it work out for Hart and Ball going after this year? We'll just have to see. But Lonzo did say, after all, that he wants to mirror what Ingram did this past season. We'll see. So I'd like to thank y'all for stopping by for the Pelican Post-Game Report. If you aren't a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and join the realest show talking Pelicans. Get on here, subscribe, hit the like button. Please feel free to share the show with all Pelicans fans that you know. You know, we're trying to grow this thing. So I thank y'all for dropping by. Big ups to y'all. Go Pels.
Subscribe now and stay up to date for all things New Orleans Pelicans.